Produced by Steven Spielberg. The praise completely goes far beyond the film. Cast of Transformers. Up extinction. It has finally arrived. The film tells the story between Optimus, Prime and Megatron. From a minor, the people become leaders. In the end, they confront each other and become enemies. Stand up, Optimus, Prime, Optimus, Prime and Megatron start a working day as brothers. They go to the mine, where every day they open waterfall of countless energy minerals. The planet Cybertron is inherently Prime's body created, will emit energy like the sun. Ancient elementals. Prime is designed to create a ghost-blocking leader. Keys to open energy. But after a great ghost battle, block the missing leader. The entire planet is shut down, so they have to mining minerals to offset energy. And miners like Optimus, Prime, because it is a low layer, they don't have reverse modules. Can't even transform. Can only spend a lifetime in a dark mine. The exploitation is a workload, and dangerous. Indeed, Megatron has mined A. The ore block is unstable. Everyone hurriedly ran towards the exit. But they find out that their friend has. The stone is full of tight stones that cannot be moved. The two did not hesitate to help. Suddenly the supervisor appear from above. Then the action of Optimus. Prime did not comply with the regulations just now. The unlucky leader Alita was also involved and demoted. Transferred to the department. Treatment of wild cow beaks. Returned to the dormitory. The two frustrated people are still. Well, the current leader of the Tin Cybertron, Shin La Zentino Bram. After years of searching, he has not yet found his whereabouts of the leadership matrix. Everyone looked disappointed. Sentinel Bram changes subject. Tomorrow, everyone is allowed to take time off work. Because the Iron Foxer rally is looking forward to happening soon. Optimus Prime always had a dream. He wants to be in the race, to change fate. As long as you win any person, maybe Sentinel Prime will give. He has a chest mo. Become a real transformer. The next morning, Optimus Prime and Megatron arrive at the racetrack. But he followed a small path. They came to a room. This is the starting point of all contestants. At the behest of Sentinel Prime, the participation of two miners immediately caused an uproar. Racing is full of danger. Thanks to its flexibility, they constantly dodge and turn around. Unexpectedly, they had a place among the Transformers. But, with the use of the legs to participate, they lost too much. Right now, get out of the way. The two miners were left too far behind. The two of them saw the engine next to them, and immediately came up with an idea. With two live cannons, they made it to third place. But the last fear, self-made corridor, difficult for many candidates. But the smart Optimus Prime was fast, quickly recognized the law. With his support, victory is within reach. But at that moment, Optimus Prime does not want to abandon his brother. The two of them ran towards the finish line. But, the next second, we've got winners. After this incident, two people were thrown into the house, dark burners. And here, Optimus Prime met the wall. His best friend, B-127. He works here, eh? I almost went crazy. Even equipped with some robots from Robot, pretend to be his friend. But suddenly, Optimus Prime accidentally knocked over the head of a robot. A subcutaneous imaging crystal. Inside is an image of Alpha. Prime's Trion believes. It seems that they have just experienced a fierce battle. Suddenly, a coordinate appears in front of everyone's eyes. Optimus Prime immediately appeared. Perhaps the leader was blocked by the ghost, lost on that battlefield? Under the guidance of B-127, three people following the pipe leave this place. Soon after, everyone went up, one by one. Reverse train. But they didn't expect to meet Alita. She was already angry, so she didn't treat them kindly. But just as she was about to pull, if the ship is alarmed, suddenly started to run straight towards the ground to pivot the error and restore the position. Alita decides to open the compartment door and jump off the ship, but the three of them also chased after her. Four people have never seen the ground, are all stunned by the scene in front of them. But right then, a major earthquake is towards them. When everyone woke up, Elita, even if he leads the devil, he must join the team, looking for ghosts to block leaders. Tomorrow, they are not too far from the target, after an arduous journey. The group went to a hidden store. The four people carefully walked in and saw the color of the... Brahms was lying asleep everywhere. At that moment, the light glows blue in the autumn layer, attract the attention of Optimus Prime. He moves the pieces of stone. Below is Alpha Trion. In the Brahms newsletter, he just ran out of energy and fall into a state of hibernation. Optimus Prime puts a massive energy into his mouth. There is an ambush. People explain their purpose. They want to help Sentinel Brahms find the ghost blocker, lead it and save the planet Cybertron. But when I heard that, Alpha Trion was extremely agitated and declares that all of them had been deceived by Sentinel Brahms. As it turned out, he had already contacted with the mighty Quintessence, while Brahms fierce battle with their army of worms. We have fewer numbers, but we are a unified block. Victory is right in front of us, until we are betrayed by their own teammates. And he did it to have, led by Ma. But the ghost does not accept, because he doesn't. Enough quality that it has disappeared. That makes everyone's belief. He completely collapsed. And at that moment, the entire cave was violently moved. Everyone went up to the top of the mountain to witness. And a giant ship, giant of the insect race, landed on the ground. Sentinel Brahms had also led his troops here. Soon after, the train car was opened. Elita couldn't believe her eyes. In leather-tongue containers, hazardous waste, are all refined energy crystals. People work obliviously, forgetting the night of exploitation. Eventually all that energy is advanced by Sentinel Brahms, drained for Quintessence. Returning to the cave, Optimus Prime wants to make the truth public, to let everyone know. But, although Megatron was very angry for that, I don't have tissue. Transform heat, and their power is too weak. How can they dare defeat Sentinel Brahms? But Alpha Kiong said, on this planet, all babies, all have reverse modulus. But Sentinel Brahms was angry of them when they few, born to make them slaves. Immediately afterwards, Alpha Kiong clapped his hands vigorously. Inverse modules that belonged to his comrades emerged and entered the bodies of four people. A powerful force swept through their bodies. When everyone is excited about the noise, suddenly sounded in his hand. Apparently Sentinel Brahms has discovered them. Alpha Kiong delivers the video just to record it for Optimus Prime, and he will stay behind to stop them. On the other side, the back of the four people was also full. Easy for the enemy to pursue. But they just got the module and don't know how to transform. It's a success. Where is mine? Where is mine? The first transformation was exciting. But in the immediate future, there is still a responsibility. More important cases. But right then, I will never trust in any more leaders. There is only one possibility. When everyone wakes up, they found out that they had been surrounded by Transformers. And sitting on the stairs is the Garden, the legendary soldier of the Brahms intelligence. They have witnessed it with their own eyes, Sentinel's betrayal. Brahms but did not have the courage to denounce. Instead, they hid here to survive. This makes Megatron lead evil. Couldn't be controlled. The two sides rushed to fight. But Megatron already has a module of the Brahms appliance. Quickly took the upper hand. When his anger reached its peak, Megatron's power makes everyone can see, hoping to take on Sentinel Brahms. Plus his heroic talents such as a true orator. The crowd immediately responded. But right then, enemy forces led by Sentinel Brahms must have come. It has come. The war broke out immediately. Optimus Brahms and B-127 work well together. They dodged and counterattacked in the barrage of bullets. But the enemy is not weak either. Let me clear the enemies on the bridge. Elita. Cien Thontai. The next morning when I woke up, Optimus Brahms is saved by Elita from the rubble. Evidence that Alpha Keong handed over. For you have been broken. But he did not give up hope. But with these guys, clearly impossible to face, head to Sentinel Brahms. So Optimus Brahms silently, back to the center of the Earth. At the same time, the workers in the mine are being oppressed. They require more energy. Even unsuccessful robots. Nien was also forced to dig a mine. But at this moment, the appearance of Optimus, Brahms amazed the miners. He explained the truth to them. Ordinary people have lost tissue. Heat upside down as soon as they are born. This makes the miners, layer by layer, low anger and rebellion. On the other side, Megatron was arrested but remained steadfast, determined not to succumb. Sentinel Brahms even, engraving the Brahms symbol, his favorite to go upside down Megatron. This also became a statue of deception. But, when he was about to lose his patience, and prepare to kill Megatron, he spotted Elita driving, a ship, rushes in. And when the train cars opened, a series of Transformers rushed into the building. But the enemy army was still much outnumbered. Elita's ship is indestructible, broke the enemy's defense line. In times of crisis, Optimus Brahms leads a team of workers, mine to the battlefield. Optimus Brahms quickly comes to the rescue, his brother. But Megatron is leading, and I don't want to be grateful. But at that moment, a cannonball flew in. The two were blown out. They have to hide behind a phobia. Meanwhile, Sentinel Brahms finally revealed. Those who are in low grades do not have. What does it mean to me? The truth is that I am awake. Their deformation module. Bust! Get out of the way! Face the power of Sentinel Brahms. The three of them decided to temporarily retreat. But in his heart, Optimus Brahms have a plan. After defeating the gods, people rushing out of the building. But Megatron chose to duel with Sentinel Brahms. However, the power of force between the two sides is too big. There is no ability to resist the election. So it is fast. We're quickly thrown out. On the other side, the B-127 broke through the estuary. This is the information room of the planet Cybertron. With a series of manipulations by Optimus Brahms. All screens on the horn. Tin. All play the video. Sentinel Brahms has just tried to get it. His crimes. People when they know the fire. It was very indignant. Sentinel Brahms was completely taken by surprise. At that moment, Megatron suddenly attacked from behind, rushing into Sentinel Brahms. The two of them fell downstairs together. Megatron struggled to get up, launch a bullet on the side of Sentinel Brahms, but he dodged. At this moment, Sentinel Brahms began to panic, even begging Megatron. If he spares his life, he will rule Cybertron with Megatron. Both will co-lead. But just as Megatron was about to finish him off, Optimus Prime suddenly pushed him away, because he believed that people already knew the truth. If you kill Sentinel Brahms and sit in his place, then you are no different by Sentinel Brahms. But Megatron was overshadowed by hatred, unable to hear the ear oven. Optimus Brahms was stoned. Megatron immediately aimed the cannon into Sentinel Brahms, but soon after... Why do that? Why? Stop your hand. I won't save. He did it again. At this time, Megatron had completely turned evil. He reminded Sentinel Brahms from the side. Then he will be cut into 2 pieces. Megatron took away his fire module. The crowd cheered enthusiastically as if they have found a new pile of saviors. At the same time, Optimus Prime is falling back, planetary centers. But suddenly a stream of energy lifted. His body was agitated. Next, the image of the device. Brahms appeared before Optimus Prime. His spirit of sacrifice has, recognized by predecessors. And soon afterwards the leadership lost, a long time ago, finally appeared. He chose Optimus Prime as his master. Their next multiplier stood up, Optimus Prime. At the same time, Megatron decides to destroy the whole city. He wants to build a nation on the rubble. Seeing that Megatron was losing control, Elita tried to move forward to stop, but he didn't give up. Tomorrow, the B-127 of the intervention period. But even if the two of them work together, not Megatron's opponent. In times of crisis, the war between the two sides broke out. With blocking leaders, Optimus Prime's power increased markedly. But Megatron was born to fight. The hand of Optimus Prime spit out flames. Megatron is not inferior either. Both of them are fierce. Gradually, Optimus Prime began to fall into a weak position. At the moment of danger, Optimus Prime's arm transforms into the gun and shot Megatron away. At this time, Megatron was completely exhausted. No longer able to resist, but Optimus Prime did not come out, hand to destroy him. From here, the two became enemies are invincible. The Transformers remained loyal, with Megatron also. Quickly leave this planet. When Megatron left, Optimus Prime took out and blocked leadership from the reverse. A flash of light flashed. The dry planet Cybertron needs to be blanched, full of vitality again. And all modules, taken away by Sentinel Brahms, all return to their positions, on the upside down of each person. Optimus Prime officially became the King. Autobots, and his adventures with Dong Dong.
Enjoyed the video? Hit subscribe, drop a like, share with your crew, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk movies.